That's a good one.
Got a fresh one? Is this pretty normal?
That pace is, yeah. Probably any stitches on that.
You probably have to glue that.
It's wide. That's just part of training full time. You go hard. Sometimes bad shit happens. Good deal.
You get your face fucked up?
Look at my eye.
Holy shit, dude.
Wow.
That's bad as fuck.
I feel like there's blood dripping in my eye. I don't think it's bleeding anymore though.
There is injuries when you train full time. It's a combat sport, you know what I mean? So they go hard and it just happens. We'll get him fixed up, no worries. He'll be back training tonight.
So I was rolling with George. You know, we're going our normal pace, which is about 100% the whole time. I think I got like 6 advantages for near passes and near back chases. I went for a leg drag where I picked him up off the ground and spun him, and then we fell down. I headbutt his bald, shiny, extremely sharp head, and this is what happened. So now we're gonna go get this stitched up. I wanted to keep training, but Heath told me no. I rolled with Alejandro again, and then he yelled at me and told me to stop. Living in the gym, you don't have a legal address really. You can't put that down on a medical card, and you can't get food stamps. I couldn't get my license renewed when it expired when I turned 21, because you have to have proof of address, and you know, you don't get bills at the gym or anything that they would accept. So it's just, there's little inconveniences to being in the gym that people don't really think about. Look at that, there's alcohol bottles right outside of the clinic, and there's glass shards everywhere. This will be cool. I lived in Drummond Island, Michigan for 10 years. The weather gets down to like -20, -30. I was going to sleep with a full snowmobile suit on, the winter gloves, winter hat, and like 3 blankets on top of me, and 2 dogs for warmth.
So living in the gym is nothing compared to that.
Living in the gym, no, it wasn't that bad for me at all when I first moved in. Heath called me. He said, "You're just spinning your wheels up there, man. You have natural talents. You train really hard, but no one's showing you anything. I want you to come move down, and I want you to give me 1 year of 100% dedication. Just everything you have, every day."
The guy came in, man, and he was like a wild man, dude. He's like slamming people and doing flips and being crazy. And I remember we had a guy named Miguel, and Miguel had won the Worlds as a white belt the year before, and he tapped Andrew 5 times in the 2 minutes. And Andrew asked me, "What am I doing wrong?" And I said, "Man, you're not breaking the grips." And I remember that night I came back, I was working nights then, and I came back at 3 in the morning, and Andrew was up. And he was breaking his brother's grip, and his brother's hands were bleeding. I mean, the skin was gone. And that was the beginning of Andrew Wiltsey, man. That's what he does. That's what he is, man. He sees the move, he gets it, he drills it, he drills it.
I've done 10,000 grip breaks. I tore all the skin off the back of my neck. It was bleeding, blood literally just trickling down, so I would like take tape over it and stuff. Same thing all on my ankles from stripping grips. They made it so I can start breaking people's grips with one hand though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I've never regretted doing a 10,000 because those moves stay with you forever. You know, you go from being, okay, you have an okay closed guard armbar, to now you have a world-class closed guard armbar. If I'm waiting till I'm a brown belt to get good, that's too long. You know, I need to be good now. I need to beat these guys now, and they need to keep beating them. So you've got to do stuff like that. I'm always thinking about jiu-jitsu basically all the time. If you go home to your comfortable life and you start thinking about other stuff, that actually takes away from your performance. You know, you have to give and take somewhere, and I'd rather be hungry than lose to someone in a tournament. Clearly, jiu-jitsu is going to be my life. You know, if I break my leg in half, I'll roll with 1 leg. You know, if I break my neck and I'm a paraplegic and I genuinely can't train, I'm always going to appreciate the fact that I got to be part of something like that. Yeah. I got to be part of the team that changed my life. For the rest of my life, I'm not going to be the same. I'm never going to regret doing that. Yeah, everyone talks about jiu-jitsu lifestyle, and then they're going out and, you know, they're getting ice baths, or they're going and getting those cryo chambers in their sponsor. They're getting their necks rubbed by masseuses, and all this is the jiu-jitsu lifestyle. You're always hurt. You're always dealing with injuries, you know, torn knees, herniated discs, broken fingers, joints that don't work anymore. You know, they used to close. Now they're like little claws. So this is the real jiu-jitsu lifestyle. It's grindy. I've got a herniated disc in my neck, tear in my elbow. I've got my AC ligaments almost torn off on both my shoulders. I've got a tear in my knee right now. I've had my knees sprain and pop really bad, broken toes, broken fingers. I've had this elbow almost broken in half in an arm bar. What haven't I hurt is a better question.
Well, this is the first time you're getting stitches.
First time it's not the first time I've needed stitches, it's the first time I'm getting stitches. They gave me a tetanus shot.
No, they fucking.
Yes, they did. And I was like, no, that fucking thing's gonna hurt.
You didn't get hit with a fucking pipe.
They said, when was the last time you had it? And I said, no.